Every year, over 30,000 Australians are reported missing.
We both need him home really quickly.
That's one person every 18 minutes.
Daniel Walker.
Some of them you've heard of. Their haunting faces stick in our minds.
Missing 30 years. The Beaumont children, missing 40 years.
But most missing people never even make the news.
She's roughly about 170 centimetres tall. She's a thin build.
It's just heartbreaking not knowing.
Some are kidnapped, others murdered. And some simply choose to disappear. Their families left to deal with the heartbreak and uncertainty.
You had a child in 1968?
Yes.
That's what this is in relation to. I have as much time as you need.
But there are also happy endings, and they're the moments that are guaranteed to give us all goosebumps. Over the following weeks, you'll meet these ordinary Aussies and the tireless officers trying to put families back together.
We've located your father.
The cases never really close.
So join the search as we follow these cases from beginning to end. This is a rare view of the Missing Persons Unit at work.
You know that girl? You seen this girl around at all?
It's a roller coaster ride with unprecedented access from the front line.
If you're listening, please just make a phone call, please.
I think someone has made my daughter trust them.
Tonight on Missing Persons Unit, the night this sweet 16-year-old never came home. Was she abducted?
I'm scared for her.
Police find her wallet, but there's still no sign of Amanda.
If you know where she is, ring me and let me know that you know.
Plus, Tale Pless. Is this you?
Look at her nose.
Missing for 9 years. Now, the break her family has been waiting for.
Because I reckon she's changed her name and she's leading a different life under a different name.
It's just heartbreaking not knowing.
And how the love for a lost son helped two mothers find each other.
God bless you.
Gee, it's a full house. 15 files.
Another frantic day at the Missing Persons Unit, with today's workload a mix of old and new cases.
Diana, I believe...
Constable Diana Kazzi is following up reported sightings of Tale Pless, a young woman last seen in 1996.
All right. Sergeant Samways, you got an update on the Mr Roach case?
For Sergeant Mark Samways and the ongoing search for Bill Roach, missing for 12 years, it's a case of one step forward and 2 steps back.
It's an amazing story.
And Senior Constable Gary Bailey is in charge of one of the more disturbing new cases that came in overnight, involving the possible abduction of a 16-year-old girl.
They found a wallet at Campbelltown. OK. Leave you to it.
Missing teenager Amanda Pillay left home 24 hours ago and hasn't been seen since.
Yeah, it's Gary Bailey from the Missing Persons Unit. How you going?
He's not home.
What's that?
He's not home.
What about the wallet last night? The police apparently they found the wallet?
Yes. They've still got it at the police station and they wouldn't let me look at it. So out of character for her. She always rings me.
For Constable Bailey, the discovery of Amanda's wallet found in the alley only spells trouble.
To find this wallet is very disturbing. Whether she's just lost it or something more sinister, we're not real sure at this stage.
At the Missing Persons Unit, Sergeant Mark Samways makes final preparations in the next phase of his search for long-term missing person, Bill Roach. Last week, Mark tracked down Margaret Weeks, Bill Roach's biological mum, who adopted Bill out when he was a newborn baby.
You had a child in 1968?
She was devastated to learn the child she gave up 36 years ago may now be dead.
The New South Wales Police are taking it very seriously.
Today, Mark, Margaret and her son Jason are travelling to Coffs Harbour to meet Bill's adoptive mum, Yvonne, for the first time.
A little bit nervous. I always knew that he would go to good people. I really want to meet Yvonne. I'm very excited about that, actually. I really want to thank her for all she's done for him, you know. But I had to be prepared also because I had to tell my other boys about it too, which they never knew about it, but they know now and been very supportive, especially Jason.
It's a nervous and exciting time for all. Until 2 weeks ago, Jason never knew he had a baby brother.
I never expected to have another brother out there. All I want to do was find out more about him, what he was like and what sort of man he was. Yeah.
Searching for any clues that may shed light on Amanda's disappearance, Gary visits the family home in Ambervale to talk with her distraught mum, Putty.
So this is this a picture of Amanda?
Yes, that's her
And
last
that's the most recent one?
Yes. I just know her to be a good kid, listens, stays home, likes to go out, but always with a friend, never goes on her own, never all with her brothers. 98.
It's now been 26 long hours, and neither Amanda nor the friend she was out with have made any contact.
Yeah, look, she mastered the Bible.
It's completely out of character for this straight-A student. So, understandably, there are grave concerns for her safety.
Well, her curfew is 10 o'clock. She has to be in the house by 10 o'clock. Those are the standard rules.
And there's never been any problems with that before?
No, she's just turned 16 and I've just let her go out with these friends. That's the first time she's ever gone there to the city.
And then come last night, you expected her home at 10. What time? And then I believe the police...
They rang me.
They were in contact. What time was that?
About 8-ish.
About 8, yeah. And what did they have to say then?
That they found her wallet in Campbelltown Tunnel by the...
Near the railway there, is it?
Railway station.
The first thing Gary needs to establish is where Amanda was last seen.
Someone stole them and I just can't buy any more.
12 years after Bill's disappearance from Armidale, his two mothers are preparing to meet for the first time. And there's a lot riding on this meeting for both women. If Margaret's DNA matches the blood found in Bill's last home, then the mystery of his disappearance may be solved.
Certainly no idea that anything can twist as far as this is twisted, and so it was like coming full circle.
I know what I'm feeling, so I can't imagine what she's feeling. It'd be even 10 times as worse, because she's been his mother since he's been 6 weeks old. Get the nerves at first.
But it's also a chance for Margaret to learn more about her baby boy.
I think this is going to be a wonderful day for you.
Yes, I think it is too. And I hope it is for Yvonne and Kim.
For Yvonne, this meeting is a dream come true.
It's Amanda's mum here.
But back in Ambervale, Putty is living a nightmare.
Was she worried or concerned or anything yesterday?
Gary and Putty have found Amanda's diary and begin to call her friends one by one.
She didn't say who she was with at all?
Ofa said she was on her own.
Amanda wasn't where her mother thought she was yesterday. Instead, she was in a pool hall in Liverpool.
I think Amanda's been... I don't want to think like that. Amanda, or your friends, if you know where she is, ring me and let me know that you know. Just let me know she's all right. Please.
Hi.
Margaret, this is Yvonne.
Finally, after weeks of waiting, Bill's two mums come face to face for the first time.
Oh, darling, it's so hard for you. And you too. I know, but you brought him up.
Well, without you, I wouldn't have had a lovely son.
I knew he'd go to somebody wonderful. God bless you.
And you too.
But I have so much to ask you, and I hope you don't mind.
And I ask you to.
Yeah?
I've got it all there ready.
You know.
And you need to know, and I need to know.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, definitely.
tunnel where her wallet was found last night about 8 o'clock.
28 hours after Amanda disappeared, a lucky break for Gary.
Where does it lead to?
He uncovers surveillance footage from where Amanda's wallet was found.
A mall over there. So the wallet was found about 8 o'clock in the tunnel. So if we could start from, say, 8 o'clock and work back. This is sort of facing from the railway, this footage, isn't it? What's this bloke up to? And I think there's something thrown on the ground. Yeah, he's thrown it out. What time is that?
And caught on tape, red-handed, this man rifling through Amanda's wallet.
Sort of turns bad, you know.
Well, firstly, I'd like to give you this. Just made in a hurry.
With the help of Yvonne's priceless photos, Margaret and Jason get to see what Bill looks like at last.
He was beautiful, wasn't he?
He was a
I
lovely
did see
little
him, Yvonne.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. I wasn't going without seeing him.
No.
You know, I didn't want to let him go.
No.
For Mark Samways, there's still much to do. His next step is to take the DNA sample found in Bill's cottage to the US for testing and see if it's a match with Margaret's. But for today, there are no policing duties, no more bad news to deliver.
The reason that we're here today is because basically we've broken bad news to both these ladies. But I don't know where the investigation will head, where this case will, where it'll go down the track. But one good thing is that these two ladies, the natural mum and the adopted mum, have finally met. And if nothing else comes from it, it's very rewarding.
His second bath was in a wash basin at the motel in Muswellbrook. His father sitting on the toilet seat in a towel and me with this slippy little, not knowing how to...
Have you seen this girl around at all?
There's still been no word from Amanda. So the Missing Persons Unit is now focusing on the pool hall where she was last seen.
As soon as I found out she had no wallet, I started crying. I was a wreck.
Do you know that girl? No?
Yeah, I'm asking him, he was here yesterday.
Was he?
But no wallet, yes. That was the horror thing when the police rang.
You ever seen that girl? I never saw that girl. Huh?
I miss her very much. And I'm scared for her. We're all scared for her.
Today at the Missing Persons Unit, there's been a breakthrough in one of their long-term cases. Following the nationwide publication of this photo, police have received a number of credible sightings on 39-year-old Tale Pless, who's been missing nearly a decade.
He actually saw Tale Pless being escorted by 2 police officers out of St Mary's Cathedral.
Constable Diana Kazi is in charge of investigating every reported sighting, and with the help of Darren Connerbeer, is also searching a national database for any other leads. Meanwhile, back at Ambervale, Amanda's mother, Putty, is worried sick after her second sleepless night with no news of her daughter.
Excellent test results, 100%. Oh, we've got so much good things that she's done.
Amanda has never been in any kind of trouble before, so her disappearance is a complete mystery.
I think someone has made my daughter trust them. Someone's going to offer to help her. Take advantage of her, that's what I'm scared of.
I'm sure X marks the spot. You ready?
Diana Kazi and Darren Connerbeer are investigating the possible computer matches for Tale Pless.
What we're doing now at the moment is eliminating anyone that definitely doesn't look anywhere near what our missing person looks like. No.
Case by case, they hone in on the images looking for any details to match against their photo.
Even though the date of birth is wrong, and that's what Sergeant and I said.
a tip.
So, armed with 7 possible matches, the footwork begins on tracking down Tale.
What year did she go missing in? 1996. So
years
you
ago.
got to give and take age. And...
Yeah.
Is she a working girl?
No, we don't believe so.
Only check and see.
Some of the strongest reports place Tale in the inner city.
Hopefully we find Tale.
Diana Cassie decides to focus the search there. Treading the same path as police, Richard Pless, Tale's brother, continues his own search for his missing sister.
Tale was leading an active, normal lifestyle. Very pretty girl, very tall, hazel eyes. I saw Natalie and Bruglia on TV the other day and they looked almost identical. That's what Tale looks like. She's an attractive girl. See that lady over there? Looks just like Tale. Very similar. The gait is very similar, the hair is very similar. We just want to know that she's safe, she's sound. Every time I come up and visit Mum, we always talk about Tale, and you can just see that she's going to start crying again. Because you don't lose a child and laugh and smile all the time. You just can't.
Hello?
Yeah, Putty, it's Gary Bailey from the Missing Persons. How are you going? You haven't heard anything, no doubt?
No.
We've had a bit of a look around, but still no luck there either. We've had a bit of a look around. We went to the railways. We had a look at the CT footage there.
Shows on the film that a bloke walks in the tunnel, goes through the wallet, throws all the papers on the ground, and obviously takes something out of it. You can't see what it is. Probably money, I suppose. And away he goes.
You can give me a ring and give me a ring on that mobile if you want to.
Okay.
All right then.
Thank
I'll talk
you.
to you later on.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Nothing.
It's late Friday afternoon, and Amanda has been missing now for 3 days. Then, out of the blue, Gary Bailey receives a call from Amanda's mum. Amanda has just returned home, but with some horrific news.
And the kid's only 15. She got raped.
What's that again? Come again?
She got raped.
Who was that?
Her friend.
Did they go to the police?
No, the girl was frightened, didn't know what to do.
We'll have a chat to you and see if we can get some details. We can't leave her there like that. Thank you, Putty.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Meanwhile, in a small seaside chapel in Coffs Harbour, Yvonne and Margaret light memorial candles for Bill.
Thanks,
With these candles, I'd like to unite the two families and maybe keep these as a remembrance of our Bill. And I'd like to thank you, Margaret, for enabling me to have 25 wonderful years with such a wonderful boy that I could never have done without your help. With that, I'd just like to say, Bill, wherever you are, we are always thinking of you.
Thank you for taking him into your home as your son. I've never forgotten him. He's always in my heart. And wherever he is, I hope he's all right.
We'll do the rest of this together between the two families.
Okay.
We'll follow it through.
Definitely.
Whatever way it goes.
Yep.
And we hope we can get closure.
Yep. Soon.
Gary Bailey arrives at the Pillay home to question Amanda and to find out more about the rape allegations.
You told your mother that apparently one of this friend was at the bus stop. Apparently she reckons she'd been raped or something.
At the station.
Is that true or not?
As far as what she told me, yes.
Yeah. What was her name?
Amanda
Was she in any
refuses
danger?
to give
No,
any
she's
details about the friend she says she was consoling for 3 days.
That's all right.
But for police, the allegations of rape are far too serious to ignore.
Bye-bye.
It's now a matter that warrants further investigation.
I'm going to make some more inquiries today, and if there's anything in the story at all, I will refer it on to the local police and they can come out and investigate it.
I'd just like to say to the people of Armidale that where we lived and where Bill grew up with Kim, his sister, and I'd just like you to think back to 1993. If there's the slightest little bit of information that you may have that may seem unimportant to you, it may be just the part of the jigsaw that we need to find out what Bill's last steps were in Armidale, maybe the clue of his disappearance. And if you could just tell the police, it's 12 years now, and we need closure.
It's just identified.
In the Tale Pless case, the police are eliminating new leads one by one.
You don't know where she's gone, though?
It all depends what story you heard.
Yeah.
She just up and left.
Okay, all right.
Well, what I heard that she went to Victoria.
Probably another line of inquiry we could do, obviously run her name in again and see if we can come up with another address.
Forehead.
The nose is in the
round
line.
forehead.
As Diana Casey continues to match the fresh sightings against the thousands of faces in the police database. Across town, in a park Tale used to love, the pressure finally catches up with her brother, Richard.
It's just heartbreaking not knowing that Tale's okay. Just make a phone call, please. God, I'll pay for your phone call if you want to send it. Want it in reverse, whatever, I don't care.
Every year, over 30,000 people go missing. Have you seen 20-year-old Rose Howe, missing from Bellingen, New South Wales in 2003? 33-year-old Simon Brazier, last seen in Secret Harbour, WA, in 2005. 18-year-old Nathan McLaughlin disappeared from Moyle, Northern Territory, in 1994. If you have any information, please call 1-800 333 000.